Hypercar Invitational, and that's an ultra close-up of me, Randy Pobst. Welcome everybody. Let me turn this thing around. Here we go. Oh yeah, the cars. Okay, those of you that are good at this can start naming names. Ferrari, I don't know, is that an 812? McLaren, Lamborghini Aventador, might be an SVJ. Hypercar Invitational is an opportunity for exotic car owners to come out and do a pack day together and just have a good old time. And you see where we are? This is an airport. This is Salinas Municipal Airport outside of Monterey, California. And this is where we're doing the speed runs. We got a half-mile run. These fantastic cars and drivers will be out there ripping down the road straight ahead for half a mile. Then the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca. Ooh, look at that blue McLaren. I was getting a lesson in McLarens a little bit ago from a friend of mine. You got to look at the tailpipes. I believe that's a 720. Huracan, one of my favorites, a Lamborghini Huracan. GT2 RS. I mean, I don't know. You guys probably know what these are better than I do. The yellow one here, the four pipes, that's a 765, I think. Come on, McLaren, put the name on there somewhere. Those English are so understated, aren't they? I think that's a 570. I always liked the McLaren 570. It was the first McLaren that let me drive more, you know. Usually they drive too much. Hey there, from what looks like the Middle East. Little Ferrari. Don't know.
Which one are you going to take out?
Looks pretty hot. I don't know, wherever I can get my hands on.
We get them back?
I'm making you famous. We're doing a YouTube live.
This is awesome. Greatest event.
Thank you. Which one is yours?
I just have a pedestrian GT3.
Just a plain old GT3.
It's semi-hyper. Everyone else is a hyper-hyper. But it's fun.
One of the best cars ever made, too. It's quite a parking lot, isn't it? It's amazing.
Eye candy for car lovers.
Oh, look, we have a new Cadillac CT5.
That's Farrah's car. That's very cool.
Yes, right next to a crazy Lamborghini SVJ Aventador. That one was a big step forward in their handling. I remember when we tested that. I did all this testing with Motor Trend magazine. This is definitely an exclusive Ferrari being detailed. What do we have here, you guys? SF90. Is that the latest and the greatest? What year would that be? 2021. So it's old hat. We want to find a 2022 out here. Ha, just kidding. More McLarens, GT2 RSs everywhere. Big front engine Ferrari V12. Oh my gosh, people, you're going to hate me. I think that's an 812 as well. Look at these exclusive cars. They don't label them anymore. Here's a GT3. Oh, I love this. The pure emblem, the Pegasus. Of course, the Huna Pegasus has made the Pegasus name a little more famous again. Oh, Maserati, that's an unusual one right there. Wow. This is going to expose my ignorance on modern cars. If that's an SF90, this is maybe an F9. Hey guys, what is this? F8. There we go, the F8. I put one of these in the gravel trap at Laguna Seca testing for Motor Trend when it had massive green fade. That's what happens when you put brand new brakes on a car and you don't bed them in right. This clearly, from my education, is another SF90. Oh, and here we have a Bugatti Chiron, I believe, according to my good friend Sanjay. Amazing.
So if you're in auto,
Oh, now you're talking. Tesla Model S.
That's good for 2 seconds. That's nice.
Oh, it's got unplugged performance all over it. This is from my team running Pikes Peak this year. Oh, it's labeled as a Plaid. I think that might be an aftermarket unplugged thing. Quickcar.com. Oh, this is a TDF. Ferrari F12 TDF. I know by the carbon pieces. I actually did a story for Motor Trend on that car. I got to drive it at Maranello in Italy on the street and on the track. The Maranello track is really funny. They have extremely strict noise ordinances because guess what? Somebody built some apartment complexes right there next to the racetrack. Oh, here's a good one for the racetrack, a McLaren Senna.
All you guys in your cars, thank you so much.
Oh, that Bugatti looks intimidating, doesn't it? He's all over the tail of this Senna. That'd be a good matchup out here in the half-mile run today. On the early runs, they're going to actually be escorted by a stunt plane. They're going to be racing an airplane, the first few guys out. I'm going to get back on camera here. We're back. Sorry, people. Dallas Angler, hey, thanks for coming on with us. They don't call it Hypercar Invitational for nothing. Speaking of that, Koenigsegg's, we got 3 of them right here. Very unique doors, dihedral or something. CCX, Lamborghini, SVJ, Florida, never let up. Hit the gas hard enough to turn your cheeks up into a smile, and then you know you're doing it right. Whatever you do, don't let that airplane beat you, that's all. Oh, nothing at the moment. Yes, Bruce, I was, but he's put his friend in the car.
okay, tomorrow, we're free to drive anyone like.
You're very kind.
Whatever you want,
I would love to.
but you know who wants to have you drive around the racetrack tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh,
So you gotta do that with the big
thank you,
car.
Bruce. Appreciate it. Have fun, man. P1, wow, look at that color. Isn't that amazing? Woo. They're all running. Here's the Zenvo twin supercharged. Amazing. Dodge Viper belonging to my buddy, Sanjay. 2 turbos lurking under the hood. Do not discount the Viper. Ferrari versus Lamborghini going on right here, right now. I'm not sure. We'll have to have a vote from the audience. Look at the exhaust on that SVJ. Holy man. Senna, it's crazy, people. Hypercar Invitational IV is the event. We're going to run Laguna Seca the next 2 days. But at the moment, we're at Salinas Municipal Airport. The airport is being shut down for this event. They got a mile-long landing strip runway here, and the cars are going to scream down that runway, escorted by a stunt plane. It's pretty wild. Well, Aston Martin F1 edition. Pretty cool. I don't know what that means because I'm behind on my reading. Whoa. That might be the biggest brake rotor I've ever seen. I'm not sure. 16 inches? Oh my God. Enormous. More Lamborghini. Jaguar F-Type R. super torquey, supercharged V8. Hi, Courtney. Chris, he's low profile. International man of mystery. Ferrari SF90, I believe. McLaren, you tell me, I think it's a 720. Huracan. Porsche 911 Turbo S, which in this crowd is sort of like a normal car. I'm a little close because we're zoomed in here. It's a Ferrari 488 or 458. What do we have, 488? 458. First Ferrari I ever drove that actually handled well. I love the 458. Have a good run. That's pretty sweet. Howdy. We're Facebook Live.
Okay, fantastic.
GT2 RS, several of those out here. Tell you what, very easy car to run down the strip at 180. Look at that, Porsche 911. That looks like the anniversary edition with those style wheels. It is? How good am I? How good am I?
You're the best.
I'm on it.
Everyone knows you're the best.
I'm on it. So this is a normally aspirated, regular, good old Porsche.
3.8 liter, 435 horsepower, rear wheel drive. Sadly, it's PDK.
Very clean,
It's Mr.
unwinged.
Mr. Saturday.
You're going to be deceptively quick because you don't have any wings dragging you down. That thing is slick.
Yes.
435 horse. Remember when the Viper came out way back in about 1990? It had 400 horse, and we thought we were all going to die because it was so incredibly powerful. And now, a regular 911, but the special anniversary edition, 435 horse. Wow. Wow. Have a good run.
Thank you.
Little more McLaren. Hi, Randy. Thanks for joining us. Here we're going top down. This is the Sunburn edition. We'll find out what that feels like at 180 miles an hour. 911 Turbo S and a half mile. Should do over 180, I think. And look at these flags. There's a strong wind today from behind. We got a tailwind. You can see down there. Yeah, the roll bar pops up if you need it, I think, Icky. Thanks for watching. Whoa, I'm not good on the long range. That's the finish line over there. They're setting up flags. You don't want to miss the finish line flags because you could end up in strawberry fields forever. I met the owner, Mr. Merrill, of those fields down there. Let's get this off the zoom. There we go. Less of that jiggle. No, it's not caffeine. Oh, look, the McLarens are labeled. I should know this. I should know this. 765 LT. These numbers on McLarens usually mean the horsepower, and they're usually underrated. So you can figure this car is probably well over 800 horsepower straight from McLaren. And the McLarens just get better every time. This actually was one of the best handling cars I ever drove. The anniversary edition. Not too loose, beautifully balanced. I like these imitation Fuchs wheels. They look a lot like the design that Porsche had back when Porsche was just beginning. When did Fuchs show up? Probably in the early or mid 60s, I think. Definitely in the 70s we would see that design. And then look at this, one of my favorites, the 918 Supercar Hybrid with both a killer, I think, 5-liter V10 making 600 horsepower crank and a lot of hybrid electric battery power. This one's in black. I think it looks really good. Check that out. Tan interior. Whoa. 918 Spidey carbon fiber roof. Check this out. The exhaust is here. When you run that car hard at night, you can see the flames coming out of there. I hear the McLaren is the same way. Let's see, which one of them? One of them has the high exhaust. There it is, the blue one. It comes out above the engine compartment. And one of my buddies here at Hypercar Invitational IV showed me the flames. Yeah, this McLaren blows flames out of these pipes. Pretty cool. Oh, is the sound bad? Oh, thanks, nobody noon. Hoverboard mode. I don't know how to do that on an iPhone. I apologize. Must be very annoying. How about if I stand this way? I'll bet that helps. If I keep the mic downwind. I don't know. What do you think? Did that help? Try cupping the mic with your hand to block the wind. Okay, sorry about the noise. Is this helping any? And I'll keep the phone pointed into the wind. What else? I'm interested in this blue Maserati back here. This thing is amazing. It is windy out here. I apologize for that. I'm just throwing this up because my channel's been so slow lately. But there's a lot of good stuff coming. Look at this Maserati. What is that? It's not an MC12. I'm stupid. I should know, but I don't. This lineup is just amazing, though. Just amazing. The colors. Pretty colorful. GT2 VX. That must be something special. Ah, Stuart Smelly. I know some Smellies from down in Miami. We used to race together. Great guys. More Ferrari. More Senna. More Lamborghini. And some Koenigsegg. Now that's something I would like to try, is a Koenigsegg. They're Swedish, like Volvo. Apparently they're custom, they make everything in-house. Check out these carbon wheels. That is bad to the bone. Carbon wheels, carbon rotors. Jimmy Tomes. Oh, thank you. Oh, here we go, we're moving out. We're moving out, folks. They're paired up. Koenigsegg's. McLaren raises its wing. The Senna. Von Eggman makes the best cars. One of those wheels cost me more than my car. Right, Alec? You're probably right, and you probably have a pretty nice car. My favorite there, check out that Viper. That's a sleeper. It's got 2 turbos on it. Zenbo. Here we go. Now there's a stunt plane flying over Hypercar Invitational, and the idea is to try to get them to line up, the cars and the stunt plane. This is going to be tricky to coordinate. I don't hear the stunt plane at the moment. They're all lining up down there at the far end. Is the audio any better, my friends? I've cupped it with my hand. Sorry about the annoying sounds. But it's great to throw something up on YouTube here. I'm just a host. My Tesla Plaid is here, the car I'm going to run in the Pikes Peak Hill Climb in 2 weeks. Same car I ran last year. We won exhibition class. A Tesla Model S Plaid with unplugged performance. And we're going to test it a little bit this weekend at Laguna Seca. I'm told by Ben Schaefer, the team leader, we may not be able to get it out here today. They made a lot of changes from the little shakedown we did 4 or 5 days ago at Willow Springs. Maybe you saw that on Instagram. Maybe I can get out of the wind. Here, I got an idea, people. I'm sorry about all the noise. There, how's that? We can see the crowd. We got a nice Audi convertible right here at Hypercar Invitational. Parking lot's still full. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Stuart. I appreciate that. Looks like they're still setting up the timing. It's going to be a little bit before we go. I'll jump back on when we start running. Thanks for joining me for this amazing event with these crazy cars. Ferrari, Lamborghini, and McLaren dominate the field. Whoop, don't forget Porsche. One Maserati, one Cadillac, one roof Porsche. It's pretty darn cool. A couple of Zenmos. I don't know. I heard there might be a Pagani. I see one on the screen over there in the distance. That's from Hypercar Invitational 1 when I hot lapped all the hot cars. What's my favorite here? We're back. I was probably on the whole time. I apologize for that crap. My favorite, oh gosh. Daily driver supercar, definitely GT2 RS. This is a special one that's been hopped up. Oh boy. You really want me to pick one? That is so hard. Best sounding, Ferrari F12 or 812 with that front engine V12. Best sound, unbelievable. Pure energy, pure thrills, a Senna, or even better, the P1. Pretty wild. We got an AMG GT back there, or an AMG R, I think it would be. You guys probably know better than me. I like that. For a daily driver, AMG GT or S. That's more tracky. I can't pick a favorite, I'm sorry. Lamborghini Huracan Performante, perhaps, for fantastic handling and naturally aspirated V10. I don't think we have a Performante here. I think that's a regular Lamborghini Huracan. Uh-oh, you know what? I think I'll pick the 918 for its technology and its success. It just working so well when everybody else was still kind of figuring it out. They just nailed it. It was amazing. Okay, everybody, thanks for listening. You know what? I'm going to come back on here when we start running. Probably going to be, from the look of it, another half an hour or so. We'll catch you later. Oh, Alim 750. There was a Performante out in that crowd. Did you? Oh, wait a minute. No, that's an Aventador with the wing. You know, the Performante's got that little wing on it, right? Oh, thanks for joining me. And you don't believe it or not, I've hot lapped most of these cars, or at least a version of one of them. The 918 was a really nice car to drive on track. GT2 RS, complete sweetheart on track. McLaren's a little assy, but the newer they are, the better they are. The 720 actually was darn good. Better brakes. Early McLarens, the brakes did not respond. 720, that started working. Ferrari 458, naturally aspirated V8 is a killer. High revving, beautiful too, isn't it? All right, I keep saying I'm going to step away for a little bit and I'll be back when they start running. Oh, you saw Performante and Greg went out with the other ones. Thank you, Alim 750. That's a great car. Well, they're all great, but I really like that. Because it handles so well and it has that screaming V10, and it's an overachiever. Jethro Bovington, Johnny Lieberman, and I did an airport runway like this, but it was a longer runway over at Valkenburg Air Force Base. Uh-oh, looks like they're starting to get running here. The whole crowd's going out to watch. I'm not sure I want to get real close. I've been around. I know what can happen. Hopefully they check their tire pressures. That's the worst thing that can happen in a straight line run. It's a half mile. Cars are going to be doing, the fast ones will be doing 180 plus. And some of these cars are very, very fast. I think 200 is not out of the question. Like my friend Sanjay, who has that twin turbo Viper. I'm standing behind his Ferrari because the engine is beautiful, but also just to stay out of the wind. World's Greatest Drag Race 8. I don't think Motor Trend is going to do the World's Greatest Drag Race anymore, unfortunately. I know they didn't do the hot lapping or the best driver's car. They now have best performance car test, but it didn't include racetrack testing. I think it just got too expensive. Maybe it had something to do with COVID, right? COVID ruined everything. Everybody's lining up here. We might be getting close. The people are lining up anyway. Oh, there's the finish line. Over there. Oh boy, there's the wind. Sorry. There's the Dodge Magnum. The local Corvette club there. Those 3 white flags are the finish line on each side. The other ones are behind the Magnum. Local Corvette club helping stage the event along with Hooked on Driving. Okay, let's get off photo. Stabilize this view a little bit. We're waiting for the stunt plane to come down. This will be pretty exciting, but by the time they get here, they're almost to the finish line. They're going to go by us at over 150. In fact, the wind noise over the cars may be louder than the exhaust noise. Don't be surprised. Uh-oh, we got a truck going out. Oh, he's just hanging a Yui. We're still waiting and waiting. Let's look at some more cars. We're going to go back out in the wind here. Tell you what, you tell me what these are. It's a Ferrari. I think that's a 488. Can you see the turbos in one of these? It's a 488 head. Oh yeah. Definitely not a 458. Yep. Those look like turbos into that heat wrap. No. There. And there. 488 McLaren 600 Speeder from O'Gara. O'Gara is a sponsor of the event. Oh, he's got good steel brakes on there. I think those are Alcon rotors. Ferrari F12 TDF. Casea drove one of those at Maranello and through the hills around town. Outside, got the wits scared out of me riding with another journalist in one when he made dangerous passes. He says, "You want to drive?" I said, "Yes, please." And he pulled it over and let me drive, and that dropped my heart rate quite a bit. Okay, here's the 720S. Now, I think it has the 2 tailpipes coming out of the rear fascia. There you go. 720S. The 765 has 4. Oh, 600 LT. There's a rumor I might drive or ride in that tomorrow. 600 LT has the top exhaust. A little less than in McLaren's. I think that's a 570. Yep, 570S. A little different taillight arrangement. Tailpipes on the sides. I never noticed this before. What? You saw Performante go by? Oh, there it is. Wait a minute. I'm with you. Aleem 750. No, that's an Aventador SVJ. I don't know. It's probably here somewhere, and I'm just not picking it out amongst all these incredible hypercars. But we did do a nice McLaren study, another 570. I see they're 720S. Check out the tailpipes on this. It's pretty cool. Oops. Oh, the 765 is the one with the 4 pipes. Oh, hold it. Hold the phone. Here's the Performante. There you go. I know that wing. I know that carbon fiber effect. Chunky ALA. I think the ALA is an air vent effect of some sort. You guys probably know more about that than I do. Performante. There's your proof. Extra credit to a lean 750. Dig it. That's one of my favorite cars to drive, but how do you pick a favorite in this field? Good grief. This looks like it's a 488 again. I like the red and gold. Classic Ferrari. Woo! Hey, there goes the airplane. Acrobatics. I'd like to fly a plane doing that, but I do not want to ride in a plane doing that. You know what I'm saying? Huh. I think that little thing's made out of carbon fiber. I think it has a great power to weight ratio. Okay, I think we're going to get rolling here pretty soon. Here's the crowd. I think we're a safe distance away. This looks like a familiar profile here. Planes. What do you know about planes, Matt Farah?
This guy? Light the smoke, buddy.
Is that an airplane?
Are we live? Is this live?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah.
Did you see Top Gun? Did you go see Top Gun?
Are your glasses fogged up, or are they supposed to look like
Different
that?
optics, bro. That's how they look normal this way.
Oh, you got all the cool stuff.
Aware of the smoking tire, bro.
What's it called? Optics? Who?
You know why? Because if you point a camera, it's because if you point
Dylan.
a camera at me, it doesn't reflect the camera. That's why it's a good glass.
Oh.
For being on camera.
Oh, Matt, you're so cool.
See that?
Thanks for having me on the smoking tire.
This guy. This dude is having a good day. He's having a very good day.
Incoming! Hanging on the prop. Oh. Koenigsegg's.
Vortices behind it. It's like a rooster tail.
Yes, they're cleaning the runway. Okay.
He's just having fun. Just do some stuff above the runway.
Do a thing. Do a thing.
Every now and then, seem like you're near a car.
Here we go. We're about to run. Can you tell what's down there?
Looks like a Lambo.
Okay. The white one, maybe a Ferrari.
The white one's a Lambo.
Okay, white one's a Lambo.
Oh yeah.
Here comes the airplane. Lead, damn it, lead. Hanging on the prop, man.
Were they auctioning off like rides in that plane? Wasn't that?
Here we go, yes, charity rides.
Is that enough too?
This is great.
I got totally off. An Aventador SV is than a CCS. I said Koenigsegg, I was totally off. Huh?
Koenigsegg, well, that can be forgiven. There's only like 12 of them in the entire universe.
Yeah. Black stripe. It looks like a Lambo. I think the LaFerrari. Yeah. Unless someone brought like a truck.
Oh, okay, we got a LaFerrari and some sort of Lamborghini.
Like a Lambo.
Shaky long lens view. Got a good view of the highway behind there, or is that a train?
Come on. Thanks. I could have said that. The guy gets in the car, it's like, okay, where's the pavement?
Yes. Yeah, say hi to my 40 viewers. Hey, I love you, every one of you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Thank you. You got any grapes? I appreciate it, my buddy. Stop planes dropping in low. How's the wind noise doing, you guys? Thanks, Ryan, per year. Appreciate you, man. Okay, here comes the plane. Let him go. Let him go. Ah, that was it. Here we go. I'm waiting for the Turbo Viper. I think he's in the last pairing.
It's like if you wanted to make a car to a smoke screen, you would dump baby oil.
Is that one on our Viper down there? Maybe.
I see. Wasn't the Viper black?
Sort of. Blue in the light.
There's a black one on the right.
It's the
On the left.
Yeah.
Verse Viper.
Can't really tell.
Good. That Viper's got 2 turbos. My money's on that. Here we go. Still rolling. Yeah, there goes the Viper. No, 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 no. The Viper's coming. The Viper's coming. Whoa, pretty cool. That car is something like a Zenmo. Is that what that thing is? A Zenmo? I keep calling it. I call it a Venmo.
Just what it is. It sucks in all the cash.
Venmo for my Zenmo, please. Pretty cool. The Viper was coming. He was a little slow off the line. Probably wheel spin. That was cool. And they had a head-on from the stunt plane. Pretty cool stuff. Woo! All right, kids. Thanks for hanging out. We'll talk to you later. Hypercar Invitational 4. They're now going to move to running all these cars out here, and it's going to be epic. Yeah, definitely. Bye for now, team.